All rise. Hear ye. The U.S. District Court of Insanity now in session. Your Honorable Judge Ashley Hemmings presiding.
Please be seated. Bailiff, what's the first case?
First case is the People versus Mr. Jim Jones.
What are the charges?
Your Honor, the defendant is charged with a clear violation of the 1984 Orwell Act with thinking out loud.
I see. Defendant, please rise. Young man, how do you plead to these charges?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Young man, has anyone threatened you to plead guilty to these charges?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Young man, will anyone benefit from you pleading guilty to these charges?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Then, young man, you are pleading guilty to these charges for the simple fact that you are guilty.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Well, sucker, how does it feel to have all your rights to an appeal diminished?
Object, Your Honor.
Order! Order in this court! Order! Who are you to object, young man?
I, Your Honor, am the King Objector, who objects about everything and anything that there is to object about. I object to the idea of you sitting up there judging other people. I object to the idea of your mere thoughts. Now, Your Honor, now that I've told you who I am, just who are you?
Order! Order! Bailiff, get this man out of here!
Okay, all right, we want to thank everybody. This was written, I want everybody to know that sees what we have done here today. This was written back in 1971 when Chamoy was sitting in a federal courtroom on an escape charge and was watching a young defendant on a bank robbery go before a judge on a plea agreement. And I objected to that plea agreement, to the max. But I knew if I acted it out, I probably wouldn't be here today. So when they got me back to my solitary confinement cell, I scribbled it down and wrote it for English 101 back in 1971. And today, finally, 45 years or so later, with the help of my friend Ashley Hemmings here, who chose, I asked him, I said, Ashley, let me ask you. I said, I don't know if we have enough people, but would you like to play the role of the person that would be sentenced, or would you like to be the judge? Guess what he chose? Anyway, if you like what we're doing and like to do more animation, donations are accepted. We're going to expand the product line. And I'd like to get a little theater group going, especially someone that could speak with a bit of a German accent to play that of a German psychiatrist, because I, Chamoy, have many, many stories that need to be disclosed out there.
You sure he was German? You sure he wasn't Austrian?
Well, he could have lied about that too, you know. Okay. And we want to thank Nina for playing with the camera. And we'll leave her last name out. we'll put some of her artwork up later on so you can see, you know. Maybe she'll make us some nice water pipes for dabbing, you know. And when we continue this, the next cast, I promise we'll have some musician friends to show up, and we'd like to do some parodies on that. And I'm going to wait till we have a little instrument backup music. And with that, Ashley, do you have anything you want to say to the fans out there?
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.